Welcome. Today we are diving into one of the oldest and most passionate debates in the history of computing, Vim versus Emacs. For decades, developers have argued over which of these two text editors is superior. By the end of this video, you will understand the philosophy behind each one and why people are still obsessed with them 40 years later. So, what exactly is an editor war? It refers to the rivalry between users of Roman 6, or Vim, and Emacs. It started back in the 1970s and 80s on Unix systems. While it is mostly a humorous cultural phenomenon today, involving fake religious factions like the Church of Emacs, it stems from a very real difference in how these tools approach text editing. Let us start with Vim. The core philosophy of Vim is modal editing. In most applications, you are always in typing mode. In Vim, you have different modes. You have a mode for inserting text, a mode for navigating, and a mode for selecting. This design keeps your hands on the home row of the keyboard, using keys like H, J, K, and L to move around instead of the arrow keys or a mouse. It is all about speed. On the other side, we have Emacs. Emacs stands for Editor Macros. Its philosophy is extensibility. It is often jokingly called an operating system that lacks a decent text editor. Emacs is modeless, behaving more like a standard editor, but it relies on complex key combinations, or chords, often involving the Control and Alt keys. Its goal is to provide an environment where you can do absolutely everything, from coding to reading email. The most powerful concept in Vim is that editing is like a language. You combine verbs and nouns. For example, the letter D acts as a verb for delete, and W acts as a noun for word. Typing DW deletes a word. Typing CI quote changes the text inside a pair of quotes. Once you learn this grammar, you can perform complex edits with just a few keystrokes. Emacs shines in its ecosystem. Its killer feature is org mode, a system so powerful it is used for everything from taking notes to writing books and managing entire lives. There is also Magit, a text-based interface for Git that many developers consider the best Git client ever made. Because Emacs is written in Lisp, you can reprogram the editor while it is running to make it do whatever you want. Both editors are famous for being difficult to learn. The learning curve for a standard editor like Notepad is flat. Vim is often described as a vertical wall. It is very hard at first, but once you climb it, you are powerful. Emacs is described as a spiral. You learn the basics, but because it is so extensible, you never truly finish learning it. You just go deeper and deeper. In the 2020s, the landscape has evolved. For Vim users, Neovim has breathed new life into the ecosystem with faster performance, Lua configuration, and modern features like built-in language server protocol support. For Emacs, distributions like Doom Emacs and Spacemacs have popularized Evil Mode, which lets you use Vim keybindings inside the Emacs environment, giving you the best of both worlds. So, which one should you choose? Choose Vim if you value raw speed, efficiency, and want a lightweight tool that is available on almost every server. Choose Emacs if you want a deeply customizable environment where you can organize your life and work without ever leaving the application. Or, if you cannot decide, just install a Vim plugin in your current editor and get a taste of the power.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.